For more than 20 years, Jeannie Joseph served as a neonatal nurse. Throughout her tenure, she encountered various remarkable stories about the unique ways babies entered the world. Yet, 14 years ago, she became the protagonist of an extraordinary tale that began with a shoebox and has since grown legendary. Jeannie was on duty at the Swedish-American Hospital in Rockford, Illinois on April 24, 2004. While in the special care nursery, she received a call from the emergency department indicating someone wished to see her. As she approached, she spotted a young man, eyes glistening with tears, in a hoodie, clutching a shoebox. The sight inside the box left Jeannie stunned. Inside, wrapped in a dish towel and a tiny doll's onesie, was a baby weighing just 3 pounds. The hospital team swiftly placed the infant in isolation. Meanwhile, the distressed teenager waited. 3 hours later, once the baby was stabilized, Jeannie noticed the young man had stayed, tears flowing throughout. She approached him, eager to understand more. The young man shared with Jeannie that he was the father and, together with the 15-year-old mother, they intended to relinquish the baby. Jeannie nodded in understanding but informed him that once he gave up his parental rights, she wouldn't be able to update him on the infant's well-being. To give him some time to reflect, she handed him 2 parental bracelets, suggesting he contemplate the choices ahead. Later, the teenager and his girlfriend, Cherish Coates, visited their baby at the hospital. With a heavy heart and lowered gaze, Cherish appeared deeply troubled. Gently, Jeannie touched Cherish's shoulder, assuring her, "You realize you've saved his life, don't you? Hold your head high. You've given him the best opportunity possible." In that moment, a deep connection was established between the young mother and the nurse. Opening up to Jeannie, Cherish shared her fears and struggles. With compassion, Jeannie listened as Cherish recounted hiding her pregnancy because her parents had dreams of her graduating and pursuing higher studies. Given that her own mother had been a teen mom, Cherish grew up with her grandparents and didn't want to disappoint them. She further described the challenging solo births she endured. For months, Cherish managed to conceal her growing belly until sharp cramps struck her at school. Arriving home, she secluded herself in her room, enduring the excruciating labor pains in solitude. Once the baby arrived, she immediately contacted her boyfriend. Climbing a ladder to reach her window, he was met with the startling reality. Out of sheer fear, they decided to entrust the baby to the hospital, but not without leaving behind a message. Inside a shoebox, nestled next to a Winnie the Pooh doll, they placed their newborn. Accompanying him was a heartfelt note: "We love you but cannot care for you right now. We wish for him to be named Alan Corey and hope to reunite one day. May God watch over you." The young father then embarked on a nearly 8-mile trek, clutching the precious box. Miraculously, the baby weathered this journey. Born 6 weeks premature, the infant faced hypothermia. Medical professionals also addressed an infection, a result of using scissors to sever the umbilical cord. The baby showed signs of dehydration, but astoundingly, and unlike many premature infants, he breathed independently. A guardian angel was surely watching over him, the treating physician remarked. Yet, for Cherish, the thought of relinquishing him weighed heavily. Jeannie wanted Cherish to know all of the options available to her, like open adoption, but she also wanted her to tell her family. Cherish recalls, "She didn't talk to me like I was just some stupid teenager. She talked to me like I was a person." Eventually, the girl decided to tell her mom, who she assumed would be more forgiving since she'd gone through the same thing herself. Cherish escorted her mom to the incubator and the woman's face turned white. Cherish didn't know what to say to her until Jeannie arrived to save the day. Cherish's mom wanted to hold the baby, which surprised the teen. A few hours later, her grandmother arrived at the hospital. When she realized she had plenty of love and support, she decided not to give the child away. 4 weeks later, baby Alan left the hospital. But before he departed, Jeannie asked Cherish to promise her that she'd stay in school. It turns out her grandparents were willing to watch the baby while she was in school, but Cherish enrolled in an alternative school with daycare. She explained that, "I did not want to place that burden on them." Cherish and Jeannie lost touch until 12 years had passed. Jeannie got a Facebook message from Cherish in 2016. She is 29 and living in Glendale, Arizona. She's also a mom of 3, including Alan, who was currently 5'3" and playing soccer, running cross-country, and is also a part of the Naval Academy cadets. After completing high school, Cherish pursued her studies at Rock Valley College, Later earning her certification as a nurse assistant, she dedicated 7 years to serving in hospitals in Illinois and Arizona. Later, she took a bold step and enrolled in law school, working as a law clerk while studying. Her ambition? To become a mental health attorney, and the guiding force behind that decision, none other than Jeannie. Cherish fondly remarked about Jeannie, "I wanted to convey just how profound an impact she had on me." Our stories are intertwined in such a unique way. While the two women have stayed connected through social media, they haven't reunited in person. Jeannie humbly reflects on the profound influence she had on Cherish, believing her actions were no different from any of her peers. Reflecting on her impact, Jeannie stated, "It truly makes me realize the significance of every interaction we have with others. Being a part of someone's life narrative is an immense privilege." Today, Jeannie continues her service at Swedish American Hospital. She takes joy in watching Alan grow through Facebook updates, grateful for the role she had in shaping his story.